Hello everyone, Eddie V here, and today I have some exciting news about the Mazda. Okay guys, so the Mazda is getting an interior upgrade of a $450 steering wheel. This right here, guys, is a leather steering wheel with Alcantara inserts, and it's from Corksport. So has the Corksport initials on there, and basically I would have to replace all of this. So everything is original except the steering wheel itself. So I have to replace that. Came with a sticker that I'm gonna put somewhere on the window. Came with warranty information and also instructions, which will go in detail later. All right, guys, time to install the steering wheel. Okay guys, before the reinstall, the install, what am I talking about? I have to tell you why I went with the Corksport steering wheel. First of all, it's cheaper. Second, exclusive steering failed me on this one. Maybe if I would have just bought the steering wheel as is, if I had the car, because they sell for all kinds of models, but they didn't really sell for my model. I had to get it customized. So, with that being said, I ended up trying to work with them with what I wanted. It was gonna be a sponsorship. That sponsorship failed because they were taking too long, and also they're like, we need to sign this and sign that. I'm okay with that, but please bring it up and tell me I have to sign it. They were just so slow that I gave up on them, because it would have been like 3 months until I got my steering wheel. So basically, I ordered from Corksport, got points with it too, so that I could use. Basically, I'm going to be ordering stuff from Corksport now more often from now on. And yeah, that's the story. So guys, back to the video. Okay guys, so the very next step, or actually the first step you do in replacing the Corksport or into installing it, is you got to take off the old steering wheel. But to do that, you need to have a 10mm wrench or socket, and you have to disconnect the negative from the battery before doing any other work. Disconnect it. I'm just gonna stick it in here so it won't go anywhere. And actually not here, but right here. And we're good to go. So it's time to go for step 2. Okay guys, the next step is these caps right here. They're on both sides of the steering wheel. They pop in here. And same thing, I don't know if you can see it, but down there. And then on the inside of those caps, there's two 10mm bolts. Not sure if you can see that bolt, but you grab a 10mm and then you start unscrewing it. But first you gotta check horn is not working, which means you disconnected from the battery, so you're good to go. So disconnect both sides. Okay guys, next you're gonna have to grab a Phillips screwdriver and push on and remove these 2 clips down there. Okay, gotta remove this one too, and then the clip down there has to be removed as well. Only removed one up there so far. Okay, you can find something thin and lift those 2 black buttons up, like so, and then just simply remove the clips. Oh. So to take him off, we had to unclip with the flathead like that. There you have it. We can toss this to the side and start taking off the other stuff. Okay, next a 21mm socket, and just unscrew that middle bolt that holds the steering wheel together. And the steering wheel should just come right off with nothing connected wires wise. There you go. Also, guys, you do not spin this thing at all because there's wires there. Because when you put back the steering wheel, you're gonna start spinning and you can cut off wires. So leave it as is, and then time to go take off the parts on this steering wheel over here. Okay, guys, so the next step, I brought the two steering wheels in the house so we could switch from this to this. So next step is to actually grab a Phillips screwdriver and start unscrewing over here. So you're gonna unscrew it, both ends over there. Okay, and then there's 3 clips down there that you gotta pull it from the wires, just so. And then, guys, you have to unscrew these 2 Phillips up here. Okay, guys, so there was 2 hooks here that you have to push, one down there and one down there, and then the back cover comes off like so. And then, guys, 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, you got to remove here so you can remove the other stuff. Forgot to tell you guys, there's a 5th screw right here. Don't touch these yet. I don't know what the instruction is going to tell me, but don't touch these 2 screws. It's right here. Okay, guys, then you gently pull the primary button clusters out. Just like so. Should just come right out. Okay, guys, then you could pull this entire thing gently out, just a little, and then you could move your button clusters right from underneath, because it's a wire attached here, and you can move them right from underneath. And let's see here. So just from underneath, gently move it out, and the second one after you gently pull. So you got to pull on these gently. So that's how you move these out. And then gently you have to move everything else out. Keep pause. Okay, guys, so little update on how we did it. These ones plug into here and here like so. So in order to take off this cover that was underneath here, you have to pull them out just like you pulled out any other switches. I mean, not switches, any other wires that get plugged in. Here we have the put and plug back in.
Скажет, что это самое.
There you go. They clip right back on. Okay guys, so okay guys, so now we have to clip in the wires how they were, each one going back to its right place. Guys, so now just screw on back the 5 bolts. Okay guys, next the 2 screws over here. In the back. And then before, there's 2 screws going here, but before you do that, you have to put this back on. It's supposed to be able to clip it in. There you go. Clips right in. You flip it over now. And then there's 2 screws you have to put right over here. There you go. And then one right here. There you go. What the? Okay guys, so run the wire through this hole right here and then attach it back on here, and then you're gonna grab your bolt here, hand tight screw it on. And then you grab your 21mm wrench, set it to tighten. Don't know what the torque rating is, but just get as tight as possible. And there you go. It's okay. Okay guys, down here you got a wire, these 2 blue, red and blue wires, they gotta go back on clips. And to do that, you just gotta find your way to those clips and just push them in there. There you go, I pushed in one. Now I just gotta find the second one where the blue one goes. You push the second one, voila. Next, you're going to push in this one over here. And you're just gonna pull it in, connect it like so. And then down here, you're gonna run this. You could put it back on here. There you go, clipped it back on. You clip this back on. Okay, and then you're gonna grab your other ones. You're gonna run to orange to orange, or whatever, reddish and yellow to yellow. I'm going to plug it in. and collapse this. Plug this in. And then plug this in. I'm gonna flip this over, gently put it back in here, and then just want to make sure it fits in perfectly. Gently put it back in there so they got it snug, and then what you're gonna do, you have these. I'm gonna grab the two bolts. I have here's 1 and 2, and I'm just gonna show you one side though. In there, you're gonna insert it back on until you find it. Gotta find, there you go. Once you find the hole, just start spinning it. Okay guys, the last step is to put these clips on both sides back on, like so, and then on the other side like so. Okay, next, 10mm nut wrench. You open the hood and it's time to connect the battery back, like so. All right, it's back on. Now we can go ahead and test to make sure everything works. And one thing to test is the horn. See if we connected it back right. It works. So we got it all back connected. Okay guys, as you can see here, this is a very good steering wheel. It turns the way it's supposed to. I like how it is. You got a very good grip, sporty back, and it's a Corksport steering wheel, so it's very nice. Made for racing. I also fixed up this emblem a little. I made it wider with a little bluish tint to it. So made it wider so it's gonna look all nice and cool instead of messed up chrome. So yes, I got finally a very nice steering wheel, and emblem is fixed sort of. So what else is left to do guys is I'm gonna do a different modification, but yeah guys, I'm happy with my steering wheel. It's really good quality steering wheel, and I'm gonna be happy to drive on it all the time. You drive like this, you can drive like this. All the buttons are working. You can push anything and it works. So this is really good. And yeah, we will be ready to go very soon. So yeah guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm Eddie V, signing off. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie V. 2004
Turn right on
this particular package. Driving a temp in the 6 Series.